This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Aries. This reading is not time specific. If you prefer that, you can find time specific videos of mine as well. So this is for when this video finds you. I start with the past, then I will talk about what situations you're in at present, and then I tell you what the cards give us for the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates, and please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. Starting with the past, I see that you were a person who were I think you liked your surroundings, where you were. I think also maybe your work. You were quite happy with what you were doing, and I think that you really felt well in nature, or I think that the nature was your home as well. I think you were quite peaceful, and I think you knew where you stood. You had the people around you who you really loved, and I think you were quite contented with your life the way it was, and independent as well. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so I think that you did something that you like doing. It didn't make big jumps in your life, like big career steps, I think. Or if you did, then it went really slowly. But you were just happy with, together with the Queen of Pentacles, I think you were happy with what you had. And I think that, I think life went for a while just the way, it just went on. You just had some kind of routines maybe, and everything was fine. But you came to a time where you really felt that you needed to become more maybe spiritual, or maybe you felt that it was maybe not enough anymore. You maybe wanted to develop something. You wanted to become really aligned with yourself, and you wondered if, that was enough. I think there was a change in the way you perceived your own work, what you wanted to do with your life, and I think it had to do with the way you looked at yourself and the way that you have been doing things in the past, and that you just wanted to change that in the future. I think that you really looked within and just see how you could balance things as well. I think that maybe you were having people in your life that maybe when you let maybe people get over your boundaries. I think that you were setting your boundaries with this going within, with the star. The more you got aligned with yourself, the more you also realized that you have to set maybe more boundaries, or that people, I see definitely one person in your life who is stepping on your boundaries and is like, they always try to challenge you maybe. You have these challenges, which you don't mind a challenge as long as it is something that you can, that it is fair. I think that's the biggest thing. And I can see that there is somebody in your life that has really, it's a strong love connection. I think this is a person who you really felt strongly for, and that is like a really maybe a soulmate or twin flame connection, but somebody who you have a lot of feelings for. They had that as well for you in the past, and still at present. And I think you were looking at what you wanted from this person, also going within. And I think that, it was all nice in the beginning, and you really liked this, but I think it took a lot of you. It took a lot of emotions, a lot of thinking. This is a past life relationship, is what the cards say. You have known each other before. Now that can also be that this is a person who you really know from your youth, or who you really know when you were a child. You have the Page of Cups as well. But I think that it wasn't clear what this relationship was in the past. I think it gets clearer and clearer. It's getting formed throughout this reading. But you have the Seven of Cups. I believe that the person that you were with, had couldn't commit, or they had other options. So they were looking around for other things as well. They maybe believed that things were better somewhere else, and they tried them out. I think this person is also restless, and they like to just try things out. I think it's maybe also a very attractive and playful person, and so that's what they were doing, and it was not defined, I think, what you had with each other, so you couldn't really decide for them that they were only going to be with you or something like that. This is like a spiritual connection. You felt that connection coming, and then it was there, and it is something that stays. I think that is how you see it. That is how you felt about this. So there's nothing you could do about really getting together with this person. At present you have this, so the Page of Cups, and it's like a playful thing that you have. It's like a playful beginning in love, I think. It is like this is maybe you're both in love with each other, and you're having a good time, I think. But I think this person is more staying in the playful phase, is more staying like, let's not define this, let's not define what this is. And I think that you don't in particular like this, because you really wonder if this is such a strong connection, if it is so beautiful, why do they need to keep playing around or let other people in or get the attention from other people? I can see that also from the Five of Swords, that they did something that maybe was not so clever, and they stepped on your boundaries. So I think that they will change in the future, but I think at present they are still like, they don't want to have any boundaries. They don't want to commit themselves. They don't want to, they can't say they are only there with you. I think that they keep their options open, and they like to play with you and also with others. And I think I think you confronted them with this behavior as well. So that's not the only thing I see. I think you showed them maybe that you you want a more communication with them. You like to be more connected with them, or you have this connection, and I think you want to define more what this is, that you don't feel like this here, like these people, like, oh, this person is all the time in the center of attention, maybe. And they step over your boundaries, because you still have, it's alright to feel like this, like the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. There's nothing wrong with that. You like stability, you like the surroundings where you are, and you are in for a challenge, but not if things become unfair. And I think that is what you had here. This person was maybe keeping the options so much open that you said, okay, now it is time to communicate about this. We need to see what this really is between us, or if we are going to be together, or if this is like something else, if we keep this an open relationship or something open, then that is what I need to know. So that is how you stand on your boundaries and say, okay, just let me know. We need to communicate what this is. Is this like a contract? Is this something that we have together? Or is it something that, we both keep it open, but then it counts for both of us. And so have more balance in it. Another thing I see in here is I think that maybe you were moving house, or maybe you received some message from about the house, about maybe the rent, or maybe a contract about a house, something about a house, the way you are living, living arrangements, or something that is on paper. And I think there is maybe a person involved that makes it harder, is making it difficult for you. Maybe they want more money, maybe they are getting away with things that yeah, they try to get away with things. They don't get away with things in the future. But I think it has to do with a house, or with a renovation, or with maybe the rent, or something on paper that they try to maybe make it difficult for you, or want to show something in the papers to say, no, you either have to pay more, or you have to leave, or you have to this is not yours, or something like that. It's related to the home, but that is going to you're going to be on top of it, and there are some struggles with it, but you're going to be fine with that. So whatever this is, I think it has to do with money. I think there was something unrealistically asked about payments or bills or something, but you're going to be fine with that. I think it is something that is also related to this person, that you are getting, yeah, this is like the victory card. So I think somehow you're dealing with the past, you're dealing with the things that have been a struggle in the past, things that you wanted to overcome, and you overcome them at present. So I think some things are going on in your life, related to the person, also related to a house. But you are going to receive this. So this is like a balance. This is like an equal give and take. So with this person, I think it becomes more clear of what you want with each other, or it is more going to be maybe communicated. And I think also about the house, or the where your living arrangements, it is going to be, everything is going to be balanced out. Everything is going to lay it on the scale, sorry. You see, they have a scale in their hand, and they're going to see how is this going to work out for everybody the best. So that's at present. So that's not a bad card to have. And so then from that is like the basis. I think here you are laying, at present you are laying a basis, or how do you say, you're laying the first stones for a solid foundation. And in the near future, yeah, this person is going to the person that wasn't clear here, or what it was, they are still maybe they stand differently in it than you, but they do see that this is like something offered to them. They also see that yeah, it was just a wrong start. It was a wrong start between the two of you. Maybe they feel that, yeah, it was not the right timing to meet you. That is because maybe yeah, they were needed to play a bit more. They needed to discover things for themselves, what they wanted, and they felt not ready for having like a committed relationship. They do have this connection, and they do feel that, and I do think that there is attraction, even if this card is reversed. I think this is only saying it is reversed because it is like yeah, there was a delay because they had some kind of weak boundaries. They let go over there, or they just were challenging you. And I think that they can see it in the future, but it's partly, I think, as well, because you cut everything out. Maybe you're going to cut them out. Maybe you say, okay, you know, if this is nothing, because it is not nothing because it is a special connection, but maybe we keep it like a spiritual connection and only in our minds, and we just move on, because if we don't have any commitment, then I cut you out of my life. Maybe that it makes them realize, like, oh, okay, they don't want that. They want to work with you. They do want to communicate with you. They do get the message. So I think that there is some kind of victory here, because you have like the victory, the same victory as in the Six of Wands. So it is like, yeah, they can see that this was the past, that they were not ready to commit, and they are getting more and more, yeah, to this, also cutting out the things that don't serve them. Because if you look at this, these are all these options. There are all these things that look really great, but then if they get closer, there's a snake in the cup. So they are not happy with that either. So they're going to cut the snake out, so to say, or they're going to cut out all these things that they think, yeah, it looks good, but then it isn't. And actually, they realize what they have with you, this connection, and that is really quite beautiful. They realize it is maybe a past life relationship or something that they really want to, yeah, have this balance with you. They do want to create that equal give and take. They realize that they can't move on, and they can't play this immature kid, or have all these options. Yeah, you like to play as well. It's not that you like a challenge as well, but yeah, I still hear it needs to be fair. It needs to be fair, and it wasn't fair. Now, in the further future, this person is going to really try to mend this. They're going to try to really put everything straight, put everything right again. They can see that it was maybe they were a bit dishonest. Maybe you couldn't trust them in the past, or maybe they did something like this, like stepping over your boundaries. Maybe they were even a little bit aggressive, or something that you couldn't accept from them. And I'm not saying you should accept any abuse or anything like that. So if it's still like something that you can accept, they are serious about getting back to you, and yeah, making it work between the two of you. They really want to, and you have the King of Swords, so they really want like a plan for this. They want to make a plan. They want to communicate with you. They really want to work together with you to yeah, have this relationship with you, to make it work. Another thing is that it tells me that what was happening about the house, or the flat, or the living arrangements, or on contract, I think this is telling me that they are not getting away with this. So they are not getting away with lies, or cheating, or stealing things from you, or with the money that they are asking from you. It is going to be more balanced. And yeah, so there is more like a plan. Even if you needed to pay more and you can't afford it at the moment, then there's going to be something more. There's more honesty coming. There's more maybe balance coming. Maybe you can pay it off in times, or you can make arrangements. I think communicate. So it is going to be not as bad as you thought it would be. Maybe it's going to be much better. And this is also saying you're both going through this transformation that this connection really caused, because you have like this hand coming out of the sky here as well. There are lessons to learn, and the universe is saying, yeah, it's time for you to transform. You go through this transformation, both of you. It has a butterfly on the chest, and you have this card, trust. the situation is calling for you to have faith. Now in the further future, you're really going to, here is the hand out of the sky, coming out of the sky for you with this big offer. I think you had that offer. Actually, I see it as an offer from the star already, where you are, you have like your life here in the past, and then you wanted to change, you wanted to become more aligned. Yeah, the universe is saying the time has come. So in the future, your time comes, that you receive this offer that comes as a surprise for you. It comes like something easy. It comes like, here it is, and then you think, I didn't expect that. Where does that come from? But it is there, and yeah, you only really basically need to walk under that arch and go and get what is what is given to you. So it's like you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and you have the Ace of Swords together. The Ace of Wands is reversed, but actually you have all the aces, so that brings extra luck, I think. And it is all there for you to have like this huge transformation, this change in your life, and it is all going to be better. Because I think that, yeah, you're coming out of this, yeah, maybe slow developments, or I think things will go a lot quicker in the future. And then, yeah, you have the Magician. So the Magician is needed to, you know, you have these offers from the universe, and it's like, it can be overwhelming, because it comes like, here it is, here it is, here it is, all given to you. And I think the Magician is saying, okay, so this is what you do with what is offered to you. So you can use the tools of the Magician to balance things out. So one hand is going to the sky, one hand is going to the earth, and it is like to combine things together, to find this balance, to everything that's offered to you, all the challenges that are coming to you, and this big change. And so that is what the Magician is doing. So the tools of the Magician you can use to do something with what has been offered to you. So you will know how you can do that. And this card, when the time is there, this card is saying very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So it's all coming together, everything is offered to you, and then you really need to know what you want, and what exactly is offered to you, so that you can use it, and that you can be the Magician and make it happen for yourself. Okay, well, Aries, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.